I'm at gunpoint in Manipur Parvat National Park, formerly called Mount Harriet National Park, in Port Blair, Andaman Islands. This is a World War II anti-aircraft gun used for shooting down planes and used when the Japanese conquered Andaman Islands. Here it's a trek path. Beautiful forest region. If you have the time to spend a few days trekking in the jungles, you spot some exotic endemic birds of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It's a long trek down. The place I went to is known as Gun Point. Harriet National Park, now renamed as Manipur Parvat National Park, is the highest point in Port Blair. Have hired a jeep and come here all the way at a very expensive cost and worth it. Gun point, 80 meters, that's where I went. Okay, now here on top, the long walk to the main national park, Harriet National Park, now renamed Manipur Parvat National Park. This trek is known as the Kalapatthar trek. It's a 2.5 kilometers trek down the mountain, leads you to Kalapatthar beach. Here now, from Kalapatthar, we are entering Harriet National Park. This is the main Harriet National Park. The highest point in Port Blair. Here, these are camps. You can stay overnight. And if you're fond of bird watching, you would require a few days over here. Because till now, honestly, I haven't even spotted a crow. I hear some bird sounds, but difficult to spot them. This is Emerald Viewpoint. It's called Emerald Viewpoint. Beautiful. There in front of me is North Bay Island with the lighthouse. And just in front of North Bay Island is Ross Island, now renamed Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Island. There in front, the Lonely Island. It's a historical island which was the former base of the ruling British elite when they were based in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Virgin forests, many islands undiscovered or still kept undiscovered. Very quiet. Friday, the 27th of October 2023. This is where I came from. Welcome to Kalapattar, 2.5 kilometers trek down below. Leeches. Oh my God. Talking about leeches. When I went to Havelock Island, I did a trek from Radhanagar to Elephant Beach. It was through the worst muck trek I've ever done in my life during my youth, and now during my youth where I'm mentally young but physically getting old. Oh, it was a terrible trek. Mud was almost ankle deep throughout. At the drop of a hat, you could slip and fall down and injure yourself severely. Thanks to my guide, Mr. Mondal, I managed to do the trek and complete it, and did some excellent snorkeling on Elephant Island. Leeches, they bit me. I'm still recovering from the bites. My legs are swollen. All leech bites. Now I realize they're all leech bites. Here, remnants of World War II. Anti-aircraft gun built by the British, but the Japanese seized it and used it against the British themselves. Here is the literature on that. This is the same type of gun, anti-aircraft gun, I first showed you at gunpoint up on the hill on the trek to Kalapattar. Here in front is the Nicobarese hut. Tourists and even locals are not allowed to visit Nicobar Islands. Remnants of a British past. Here. I'm one of the lone tourists on the highest peak in Port Blair at the present moment. A beautiful feeling. It's a long, winding mountain climb. Thanks to the jeep, I've reached here. That's the main entrance. North Bay viewpoint. Here again, from here you can see only North Bay view, North Bay Island. Ross Island is not visible from this viewpoint. There is the lighthouse, symbolic. From the lighthouse you can recognize that yes, that is North Bay Island. It was featured on the 20 rupee note of the Indian currency. Now I heard a crow walking. These are the local jungle crows. At last I did some bird sighting, and that to a crow. It's a jungle crow. Here, this is the entrance. That's it. This is the forest rest house. All the beaches in Port Blair are closed at present due to sighting of crocodiles.